The U.S. Department of Defense has completed their battle damage assessment for the U.S. B-1B Lancer strikes that took place last Friday on targets related to the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps and Iranian-backed groups in eastern Syria and Iraq. This is in response to the Iranian-backed militia drone strike on U.S. forces at Tower 22 in Jordan, which led to the deaths of 3 U.S. service members and several others being wounded. The U.S. DoD has concluded that 80 out of the 85 targets had suffered serious damage or were totally destroyed, with casualties of militia members expected to be around 50 to 60, while no members of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps or Iranian nationals were killed. And this is a slight change from the initial assessment, which believed that 84 out of the 85 targets had been destroyed and that there were likely only around 30 militia casualties. And all I have to say is, what a waste of time and what a pathetic initial response to our soldiers dying in Jordan this was. Perhaps the Biden administration will redeem itself, as they have said they are preparing additional packages of retaliatory strikes. But I have several questions. Why project to the world the intent to do this and project for a week before doing it? Why did it take a week? Why are we using B-1Bs taking off from the U.S. so the whole world knows bombers are en route hours before? Why are there no follow-up strikes in the immediate aftermath? Why did the battle damage assessment take so long? Why are we waiting on a battle damage assessment before striking other targets? And why are we so averse to striking the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps or Iranian assets? We have done it before. There is just a lot of disappointing fishiness about how this response was carried out. U.S. assets in the region have been attacked over 170 times, so I'm frankly puzzled at this very weak response. Then, the DoD yesterday says there is currently no plan for a sustained large-scale campaign against the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps or Iranian-backed groups in Iraq and Syria. Not just anything against the IRGC or Iran, but against the groups that are actually conducting the attacks. There's no plan for sustained large-scale campaigns. Even if that is the case, why say that? Why are we saying that we're not going to do things unless it's some sort of amazing ruse, which that has yet to come to fruition, but I have not seen any evidence of that being the case. I am just extraordinarily disappointed in how this whole thing is being handled thus far. Maybe it's still too early. Maybe I'm not giving enough grace. It took the U.S. 6 months to find and kill Soleimani after he authorized a missile strike on U.S. assets that killed a U.S. contractor. And I get it. I'm not sitting in that room making these decisions. So perhaps it's just early, but so far, this response has been supremely disappointing.